21 revising, and specifically for transitions. So, transitions, what are they? They are words or terms that allow for the reader to smoothly move from one sentence or paragraph to the next. It allows a seamless transition or change of action or topic. And it sounds natural. It doesn't sound forced. It doesn't sound stilted. If we don't use transition words, our writing proficiency drastically decreases, and our writing just ends up sounding awkward and just not good, right? So transition words allows us to write a seamless essay that moves from one action to the next and from one topic to the next. All right, so an example of some transition words and how you can use them from sentence to sentence is Joe grabbed the rope and launched from the hillside. Midway through the swing, he lost his grip. Upon the slip, he dropped to the water below. Meanwhile, Joe's friends all exclaimed in concern. I know I would. Right? So these blue highlighted or bolded words are your transition words. And there's two types of transition words. There are position and time order transition words, and they function differently. So the terms midway and upon are position words. Midway through the swing. So it is in the position of halfway through the swing. Okay? That is transitioning the reader into, okay, midway through. He grabbed the rope and launched. Now I'm transitioning to halfway through the swing. And then upon the slip, right? So that is the transition word, position word of upon. So meaning at the position of slipping, he dropped to the water below. And then you got the time order, which is meanwhile. And this is during the time. So while all this is happening of him slipping, his friends are also doing this. That is the timing, right? Joe's doing this, time of friends. What are they doing? That is the time order transition words. So what you do is you use these to effectively transition or move from one topic or action to the next. You can use these from sentence to sentence while also using them from paragraph to paragraph. And typically, time order is the ones that we use from paragraph to paragraph, but that's generic. You could use them, obviously, from sentence to sentence as well. So what these words do is they increase our writing proficiency and allows for seamless flow from one idea to the next. All right? So in regards to this, there's minimal work that you have to do for the lesson 20 submission. Most of the work, I should say, that you do is actually going to be in lesson 19A. So all of this I just discussed, you need to make sure that you complete in lesson 19A in your working final draft. That is where all that work is completed. There is a short assignment down here where you find a sentence and then you edit it with a transition at the beginning. And you do that 3 times. Okay, so you find 3 sentences and you modify them with transitions. If you want to pick 3 sentences in a row and then just add those transitions in, great. Now note, not every sentence requires a transition word at the beginning. It doesn't need it all the time. But if you add them in once in a while, it kind of just helps that flow. Okay? So these are not required at the beginning of every paragraph and every sentence. Put them in here and there, and you'll feel it. You'll feel like, wow, that sounds kind of awkward. Maybe I could use a transition word at that point. Then put it in. That's totally fine. Writer's choice, remember? And this is really up to you. That's what's so great about a narrative essay. It's not so regimented, I should say, and rigid. I combined the 2 words together. It's not as rigid or regimented as a argumentative essay. A lot of writer's choice in here, a lot of personal voice as well. Okay, so use these transition words how you feel. I do ask that you do use transition words because they will increase your writing proficiency. So do these throughout your entire essay in lesson 19A, and then pick 3 examples here to use and to modify those sentences. This is what you submit today, Thursday, and then you make those modifications to your final draft as well. Okay, so that is lesson 21, revision. And pardon me, this is not due Thursday, this is due Friday. Okay, so have fun, enjoy it, and I'll talk to you later.